2026, here we go. No, I do not make New Year's resolutions because I live day by day. I take one day at a time. I don't make any promises or vows that I cannot keep, that are just impossible for me to keep. But one thing I do know, I'm going to be consistent. Consistent with doing God's work, consistent with forgiveness and showing mercy, and consistent with accepting things that I can't change. You know, sometimes we have to just sit down and look at ourselves in the mirror and say, look, I'm damaged. I'm damaged. There's no way I cannot be damaged, or we cannot be damaged with the things that we have to face in life. Some people have a smooth ride. They don't have to go through trauma. They don't have to go through hurtful things that seem like it just want to rip your heart out. They just sail on through there and don't have any hurt, any pain. Don't cry alone at night. Never misunderstood, and have people that you love and hold dear to your heart abruptly turn on you for no reason at all and just leave you there standing like, what the world did I do? There's no way we cannot drive through life and not be damaged, not get damaged. And healing takes time. It takes time, and we have to make sure that we're with the people who God placed in our lives who will help us to go through in that time frame, knowing that we're imperfect, that we have some screw ups, some foul ups, bleeps and blunders, and understand and won't judge us or put us away because we're acting out because of the pain that we have, that we've been carrying, the damages that we've been carrying in our lives. And I've come to the conclusion, January 2nd, 2026, that God is the only one who gets me. He's the only one who understands. He's the only one who understands. Look, girl, you're damaged, but you can still drive. You still keep going. The main parts, the transmission still works. Uh, you can, the gas is still flowing through your engine, your spiritual engine, and even though there's a few cranks here and there, and might have to stop, pull over on the side of the road and get yourself together, put some air in your tires and change the oil. You still keep going, but nevertheless, you're damaged. You're damaged. You're damaged on the inside. You're damaged on the outside, and healing takes time. Everybody can't stand with you through your healing process. 2025. Let me start back. 2019, when my son got in all that trouble and all, his face was all over the news, a heinous crime. I didn't even know how terrible that it was or how bad it was until we got to court last February 2015. I said, I didn't know my child until he stood before the judge. And from 2019 to 2025, and losing their dad and stuff, going through in the church world, personal life, family, it was horrible. It was horrible, but God gave me the strength to keep driving, keep ministering, taught me how to love, how to forgive, because I didn't want to carry extra baggage, being the storms of life had already damaged me. But the good part is God kept giving me strength, pulling me up, holding me up, just like he did you, just like he did so many of you. But there's still some cracks and some foul-ups, bleeps, and blunders that only he can heal. And sometimes you have to get by yourself and say, God, heal me. Because everybody, they're not going to get it. They're going to call you crazy. Um, they're just not going to understand that you're damaged. But you're trying to keep going. You need to be healed. And they're not going to understand the healing process. So don't feel bad. if you have to get by yourself and pray yourself together and still keep working, still keep driving to work every day, still functioning, and still praying yourself together without getting up in church and testifying and telling all your business, you prefer to go in your secret closet and gain some strength and cry it out, pray it out, and just let God be God, because he's the only one who's going to get us. He's the only one who understands. That's it. He's the only one. So you give it to him. Just get, as I said, you get in your closet. You don't have to tell everybody everything, because everybody not going to get it. They're not understand the deep things that you go through. They're not going to understand God's love and mercy that we have to keep giving. We have to keep showing it. We have to keep putting it out there, regardless of who's damaging us, who Satan used to try to mess us up. We still have to keep going. They're not going to get it because you don't want to be bothered. Or you might do something because you're feeling down. You might say something crazy out the way just to make somebody laugh so you can laugh. They're not going to get it. God is the only one who understands. And people say he ain't real, but yet they go pray to these damaged ancestors. But God is a spirit. And I chose to worship his spirit. I chose to heal by his word. I chose him. He's the one who gets me. And he shows me. And let him be the one who walked you through your damaged stage. Depend on him. Black people, we got to stop running the prophets. And they ain't got no fruit, no nothing, and ain't got no Jesus. Ain't got no Holy Ghost. Stop running to them. Get in your closet. Get somewhere by yourself. Take some time, a day or 2 or 3 days, just you and Jesus. And cry it out, get ugly. Don't put a wig on or nothing. Just lay before him and cry it out. You know why? He's the only one who's going to get you, that's going to understand you. And what's more, he's the only one who can take us up and heal us and fix us up so we can be like brand new. And that will take time. Everybody's not designed to walk with you through your healing process. They're just going to bring more injuries and more damage. Don't be afraid to be alone and let God heal you. It's going to be worth it. Now, this is January 2nd, 2026. And I had to make some choices this morning I did not think I was going to have to make. But I've been with Jesus with my damaged self. And what's more, he's been with me. And he's the one who's driving and holding me up. Don't just let him hold you up. Stop running to these lying wonders and telling your business and getting up in church, testifying about your life. When everybody in there ain't even saved. 99.9% people over there don't even have the real Jesus, and they're going to go back and talk about you and add more spiritual damage to your walk. Don't be afraid. Be lonely with Jesus. He's the only one who's going to get us. He's the only one who understands. The Spirit of God started this. He's the water. And he came down in human form, the solid. He did the work for us to be healed. And when he left his spirit, the stain that came through the fire of the Holy Ghost, so that we could have that comfort. How about try Jesus for a change? He's the only one who gets us. Love you. Happy New Year. Stay prayed up.